ADW Hatred Slam 6th show of 2022 by Colton Dennis. Hello everyone and welcome to Hatred Slam. And I hope everyone is excited for tonight. Are you? Asked announcer number 1. I really am. Because tonight, we have ourselves a 6-woman tag match. Karma and Tigress team up with our XX champion, Curtains. And they'll take on Desire, Divine and Taz. And I can't wait, said announcer number 2. Me either. But right now, we start with a one-on-one match between the Clam and Suave. And the winner will choose their stipulation for the next pay-per-view. For the tag titles, said announcer number 1. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall, where the winner of the match will choose their stipulation for the tag team match at the next pay-per-view. Introducing the challengers. First the Clam. And his opponent, he is one half of the tag team champions, Suave, said announcer number 3. Beldings. Both Suave and the Clam walk around ring then lock up. The Clam puts Suave into air headlock. Suave groaning, bounces off the ropes then pushes the Clam. The Clam bounces off the ropes on the opposite side of the ring then jumps over Suave. Suave does a hip toss onto the Clam. The Clam groans, rolls towards the ropes then looks at Suave. Alright, said the Clam standing up. Both Suave and the Clam lock up again. Suave puts a headlock onto the Clam. The Clam punches Suave's stomach then goes to run. Suave grabs the Clam's hair then pulls him onto the mat. Hey! Watch the hair, said referee number 1. Suave raises his hands then picks up the Clam. Suave is really taking it to the Clam, said announce number 1. He really is. But I think it's because of what the Clam did during the handicap match, said announcer number 2. You're probably right, said announcer number 1. Suave chops the Clam's chest. The Clam groans. Suave chops the Clam's chest again. The Clam falls onto his knees. Suave grabs the Clam then bounces his head off the top turnbuckle. The Clam groans. Suave whips the Clam into the opposite corner then runs at him. The Clam lifts Suave over the top rope. Suave lands onto the ledge of the ring then punches the Clam. The Clam walks away. Suave climbs up the turnbuckle, gets to the top of it, jumps off then goes for a crossbody. The Clam turns around then quickly dropkicks Suave. Oh, catching Suave in midair with a dropkick. What a brilliant move by the Clam, said announce number 1. The Clam crawls towards Suave then covers him. 1, 2. Suave kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. The Clam stands up, picks up Suave, bounces him off the ropes then goes to clothesline him. Suave ducks, jumps onto the middle rope then does a springboard moonsault onto the Clam. Nice springboard moonsault by Suave, said announcer number 2. Suave stands up, grabs the Clam's head, picks him up then whips him into the corner. The Clam groans. Suave runs at the Clam, jumps onto the second rope then does a monkey flip onto him. The Clam flips then lands onto his feet. Suave stands up then turns around. The Clam continuously clotheslines Suave, lifts him up then sums him onto the mat. The Clam's in control. If he just keeps it this pace, he could win, said announcer number 2. He definitely could. The Clam goes through the middle ropes then climbs up the turnbuckle. What's Clam doing? Asked announcer number 1. The Clam gets to the top rope, jumps off of it then goes for a elbow drop. Suave moves. The Clam's elbow hits the mat then he groans. Suave stands up, runs, bounces off the ropes, dropkicks the Clam. Then covers him. 1, 2. The Clam kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Suave stands up, grabs the clam, then throws him through the middle ropes. Count him out, said Suave. 1, 2, 3, 4, said referee number 1. The clam stands up outside of the ring. Suave runs, bounces off the ropes on the opposite side of the ring, jumps over the top rope, then lands onto the clam. Oh wow, did you just see that? Asked announcer number 2. I did indeed, said announcer number 1. Man, he just went flying over the top rope, said announcer number 2. Suave stands up, grabs the clam, then throws him into the ring. Come on, get in the ring, said referee number 1. Suave climbs onto the ledge of the ring, sees the clam in the middle of it, jumps up, then goes for a springboard body splash onto him. The clam moves. Suave lands face first onto the mat, then groans. If Suave landed that, he could have had the match won, said announcer number 2. He definitely could have. But he's in the ring with the clam, said announcer number 1. The clam is slowly moving, looks at Suave, wraps his arms, then puts a cattle mutilation onto him. Suave groaning, then starts rolling. I think the clam has it won, said announcer number 2. I don't think so. The submission ain't fully locked in. If it was, Suave wouldn't be able to move, said announcer number 1. Suave continues rolling. Both Suave and the clam go underneath the bottom ropes, then land the floor. The clam fully puts the cattle mutilation onto Suave. Suave groaning, then taps out. You can't win outside, clam, said announcer number 2. The clam lets go of Suave. Hey, come on, get into the ring, said referee number 1. The clam stands up, grabs Suave, then picks him up. Suave runs, then rams the clam into the barricade. The clam groans. Suave continuously knees the clam. The clam continuously groaning. Suave throws the clam into the ring. The clam rolls, then stops in middle of the ring. Suave climbs onto the ledge of the ring, jumps up, then does a springboard body splash onto the clam. This is it. Suave's gonna win, said announcer number 1. Suave covers the clam. 1, 2. The clam kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Oh my god, the clam kicked out of the springboard body splash, said announcer number 1. I can't believe it either, said announcer number 2. Suave stands up, then looks at referee number 1. That should have been a 3 count, said Suave. It was a 2 count, said referee number 1. Count faster, you damn bastard, said Suave. Hey, watch your mouth. I could disqualify you, said referee number 1. Yeah, for what? I didn't touch you, said Suave. The clam rolls up Suave. 1, 2. Suave kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Suave stands, then clotheslines the clam. The clam groans. That was a close one by the clam, said announcer number 2. Yes, it was, but Suave shouldn't have taken his eye off of him, said announcer number 1. I agree with you there, said announcer number 2. Suave picks up the clam, wraps his arms around his side, then does a side suplex. The clam groans. Suave looks at the clam, stands up, pulls him towards the corner, then goes through the middle ropes. What's Suave planning here? Asked announcer number 1. I don't know, but whatever it is, if he connects it, this match is over. Suave, standing on the top turnbuckle, jumps off, then goes for a senton drop. The clam moves. Suave lands onto the mat, then groans. The clam quickly stands, wraps his arms, then puts a cattle mutilation onto Suave. And quat, clamped and quat, is locked in, said announcer number 2. Actually, it's fully locked in now. Because Suave can't move, said announcer number 1. Suave screaming, then taps out. Ring the bell, said referee number 1. Bell dings. Here's your winner, the Clam, said announcer number 3. The Clam breaks the submission, then kneels onto the mat. Referee number 1 raises the Clam's left arm. Suave laying on the floor then groans. Well, the Clam gets to choose their stipulation, said announcer number 2. Yes, he does, and congratulations to the Clam. He fought very well, said announcer number 1. Backstage appears. Both Karma and Tigress appear getting ready. Are you ready? Asked Karma. Yeah, you? Asked Tigress. I definitely am, said Karma. Where's Curtains? Asked Tigress. She was gonna meet us here, said Karma, screaming in the distance. Both Karma and Tigress are running then. See Curtains laying on the floor. What happened? Asked Tigress. I don't know. We just found her. Like this, said Paramedi number 1. Well, is she gonna be alright? Asked Karma. I don't know, said Parameda number 1. Both Karma and Tigress are being attacked from behind. Desire, Divine, Taz, Violet, and Wildflower are attacking both Karma and Tigress. Tigress punching Wildflower's stomach. Violet elbows Tigress in the back of her neck. Tigress groaning. Karma gets thrown into the wall, then groans. Tigress gets thrown into the same wall, then groans. Taz picks up Karma, lifts her over her head, then throws her. Karma goes through a table. Tigress groans, stands up the tackles. Violet into the wall. All 5 are attacking Tigress. Tigress is groaning. Taz, do it. Right here, said Desire. Look out, girls, said Divine. Taz sets Tigress up, then does an impaler DDT. Onto the floor. Tigress laying motionless on the floor. Come on, get out of here. Go, get out of here, now. And Dennis appears. All 5 are smiling, then walk away. Tigress, are you alright? Tigress. Check on her, said Anne pointing at Karma. Both announcer number 1 and announcer number 2 are shaking their heads. What a sickening display of actions. They couldn't wait a few more minutes to fight. Asked announcer number 2. I'm with you on that. That's just a display of being a coward, said announcer number 1. I'm glad you see that too. I was actually excited for the match too, said announcer number 2. Same. Well, folks, we had a small event last night where Hazard and the Cataclysm had a last man standing match. And in the end, both men fell off of the stage. Because Hazard did and quat, Hazardous and quat, off of it, and they both end through a few tables. Hazard suffered a few contusions. But the Cataclysm had to have surgery on his neck. So, he'll be out for the next few months, said announcer number 1. I hope he recovers well. Plus also, we found out about a new US Continental Champion, where Chaos won a 10-man battle royal. And now we've received word that Rhino will no longer be part of this company, said announcer number 2. That's right, we're sorry to see him leave. But since Chaos is now the US Continental Champion, that means JDW has that title now. So, at the next pay-per-view, we will have ourselves our own type of Continental title. And I can't wait for it either, said announcer number 1. Me either, said announcer number 2. The Clam appears taking the tap off of his hands. The Stalker taps the Clam's back. Congratulations, man. We get to choose the stipulation, said the Stalker. Yeah, said the Clam. Hey, I want to thank you for what you did last week, coming down during my handicap match. You didn't have to do that, said the stalker. I know, but I saw Suave about to use the brass knuckle. I had to do something, said the clam. Well, thanks again, said the stalker. Excuse me, gentlemen. I hope you're doing well, said Anne. We are, Miss Dennis, said the clam. That's great, said Anne. How are the girls? Are they all right? Asked the stalker. Yeah, they'll be fine. I stopped by to ask the clam. Did you figure out what type of match you're gonna have? Asked Anne. Actually, yeah, I have. I was always taught, if you want to beat a champion, you do it in a fair fight. So, I just want to have a regular tag match, said the clam. Really? Just a regular tag match? Asked Anne. Is there something wrong with that? Asked the clam. No, it's just that usually people pick something, not just a regular match. Well, if that's what you want, then that's what you'll get at the next pay-per-view. You two will fight Digger and Suave for the tag team titles. Good evening, gentlemen, said Anne, walking away. Wow, just a regular tag team match. How unusual, said announcer number 2. It really is. So at the next pay-per-view, we'll have the tag titles on the line. I just received word that there will be a 10-woman tag match between Desire, Divine, Taz, Violet and Wildflower. And they'll be taking on Karma, Tigress, Curtains, Elastic and Sapphire. Also, we will have all the male wrestlers on the roster fight to become our very first Transcontinental Champion, said announcer number 1. Oh, I can't wait, said announcer number 2. Me either. All right, folks. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be safe out there and good night, said announcer number 1. Bye-bye. Don't forget about the next pay-per-view, said announcer number 2, waving. The end.